Most people treat air purifier filters like an afterthought, just another box to check off every few months. But when you're dealing with the Levoit Core 300P, there is a real argument for sticking with the official replacement rather than hunting for a cheap knockoff on a bargain site. It's one of those things where you don't really notice the difference until you're sitting in a room that actually smells clean, rather than just smelling like a mix of dust and whatever you had for dinner last night. What stands out immediately is the build quality. When you pull this out of the box, it feels substantial. It's not just a flimsy piece of paper folded into a circle. It's a dense, multi-layered unit. You've got that fine pre-filter on the outside that catches the big stuff, the pet hair, and the lint that usually ends up clogging up the works, and then the main HEPA layer that handles the microscopic particles. It's rated to catch 99.97% of those tiny irritants, which is a big deal if you're sensitive to pollen or just tired of dusting your shelves every other day. Now here is the part that actually matters for the tech-savvy user. The Core 300P has a built-in algorithm that tracks filter life. If you try to cut corners with a generic filter, the machine might not recognize it properly, or worse, it might keep running when the airflow is already compromised. Using the genuine filter keeps that sensor logic accurate. It's a small detail, but it saves you from guessing when it's time for a swap. Plus, the activated carbon layer inside is FSC certified wood-based, which is a nice touch for anyone keeping an eye on where their household supplies come from. The operation is whisper quiet, especially in sleep mode. You can barely hear it running, which is perfect if you're a light sleeper. It's rated at 26 decibels, so it's basically just a soft hum in the background. One thing to keep in mind, though, and this is a common mistake, is that you have to peel off the plastic wrap before you drop it in. It sounds obvious, but it's easy to get excited and forget. If there is a downside, it's that you're locked into the Levoit ecosystem. You can't really shop around for a universal fit, because this is specifically engineered for the housing of the 300P and 300SP. You're paying for that precision. But honestly, considering how much it helps with wildfire smoke or just the general funk of a pet-friendly home, it's a pretty reasonable trade-off. It's not the cheapest filter on the market, but it's the one that ensures the motor doesn't burn out prematurely and the air actually gets scrubbed clean. If you've already invested in the purifier, it makes sense to keep it running the way it was designed to. It's a solid, reliable piece of kit that does exactly what it says on the box without any fuss.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.